Okay everybody, I think today is a good time to do a new video. So today I decided to share with you guys a new find that I found while actually cleaning up the house, which would be this. It's a floppy disk with some old Mac games. And of course you're gonna say, okay, sweet, just pop over and well, actually the first thing I asked is, wait a minute, a floppy disk, how you gonna get a floppy disk work on an OS X machine? Well, how the solution to that problem right here. It's a Mad Dog multimedia floppy disk drive. And yes, I actually still have a floppy disk drive. So first thing you'll say is, okay, so let me guess. You went ahead, downloaded an emulator, boom, and it just worked. Sorry, it's not that simple. For this emulator, actually, because I use vMac, if for vMac to work, just double clicking on the actual image files. Once you download it to your hard drive, it's not going to work, or game files are not going to work. So what I had to do was zip the files, then send it to myself via email, and then from there go to my Windows machine as you see right here. So now the files from my floppy disk have basically been sent via email from my Mac to my Windows machine, because of course you can't read, especially can't read any Mac OS X or even Mac classic Mac directories within a Windows machine. So now it's actually connected here, I'm good to go. However, there's one more step I need. Going back to the floppy disk drive. Fortunately, I had like one floppy disk laying around that didn't have anything really important on it. So what I did from there was, I went ahead and actually formatted the disk and then get it set up to work on this machine. So next thing you're gonna ask is, why do you need to format a floppy disk drive, another floppy disk? Well, that's important if you're gonna use the program I just mentioned, which would be HFV Explorer. So once you get this installed on your machine, all you need to do is download and unzip it. So this time, now that I have the disk in there, it's been formatted. And in case you guys don't know how to format a disk, move the mouse down here. Oops. Obviously, what you would do is you would go to PC, then right click, let it load up. Then from here you will say format. Once you format your disk, then you should be set to go. So let's assume you go ahead, you got everything formatted, you go back into HFV Explorer. Now you go to File. At this point you say, okay, write volume to floppy. And one more thing you need to do, and it's going to probably irritate some people. Hence why I'm actually using the video camera instead of trying to go through Camtasia, because I had to flip between machines back and forth. So now what I need to do is pause this video real quick and go to the folder where I actually had everything stored. Okay, now pretty much here's the folder where everything was stored at. So of course it'd be games. So what I'll do now is, of course, copy. Now go to my disk drive and paste it. And if you don't know what's that noise, it's this. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is what happens when you have old optical media that uses moving parts. And it's only about a meg. So yeah, it took that long. It used to take this long to transfer 1 meg of data from one disk to another. Gotta love nostalgia. Wait just a little bit longer. Alright, after everything's finally copied over to your floppy disk drive, you actually need to exit out and go back into HFV Explorer, because unfortunately, any change you do to your floppy disk will not be seen until you actually exit and re-go back to the program. Just an FYI. So yeah, I just tried doing it and it did not see anything on the disk. So now what I'll say is, okay, read volumes from the floppy. So now I'll call this old game disk. And now I hit OK. Okay, it's saying it's fooling because there's one right there, you people. So read the floppy disk. Call this a test drive one more time and hit OK. Okay, it didn't like that, so what I could do is go to test disk. Let's see if this is gonna work. So now let's see if I can copy. OK to all. Copy it that way. Let it load. And of course, our twist is this may be one of those times where the floppy disk doesn't want to read anything. And right now I'm getting a spinning ball of death in Windows. Oh, okay, I actually did get it this time. Sweet. Okay, now that's what's been created. Let me check to see where this thing was actually written. Okay, it's in uses it in test drive. So let me go grab this folder or this file. Okay, I found the file. For some reason, this is one annoyance of Windows 8 I cannot stand. It put it in the SkyDrive drive. Microsoft, do not make this default ever again. Because there are times where your network fails and people do not have a network connection. Okay, now that I got that out of my system, it's now properly in my documents folder. So now, as you can see, it's actually a bigger file at this point. So it should actually work. So I'll just hit properties, just check to see when it got modified. And according to this, it was modified a couple minutes ago. Means it was actually freshly done. So the changes have been implemented to it. So I hit OK. So at this point, I'll go ahead and email it to myself and then open it again on my Mac. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, everybody. So now I'm back. Finally back on my Mac. So go to downloads. Whole bunch of crazy stuff right here. So now I go to Mini vMac. So you get it's like go to file, open disk image, and one thing to let you know before you actually get everything up and running for this, you actually need to have vmac.rom and same folder as your mini vmac.app program, as well as an actual system file from Apple's website. So you should be able to find a ROM file somewhere online to find, a ROM file for an actual old school Motorola Macintosh computer, like a Mac Plus something to that RAM, as well as an image file from one of the older OSs. And you should be able to find this on Apple's website or various places online. And it shouldn't be that hard considering OS 7 and earlier are now free. So now I pick the OS I want to use, hit OK, and now start opening OK, and boom, it's there. And some people may say, okay, what happens? How you get to your old disk? Now, if I want to access the file I just created, boom. So now everything from that old floppy disk from years ago is on this disk.
that someone gave me. Unfortunately, I find out something. Once I click on something on this disk, I get this error message over and over again. The guy was looking out for me, trying to give us some free games, but unfortunately, yeah, he did not get everything included on the disk. And judging by the .doc attachment on this, or extension on this one, I have a feeling it's probably a very, very old Microsoft Word program that has some macros built in. However, not to really ruin this video, fortunately, the image file I found online, someone actually already had games already to run on here. So let's look at Hangman. And yes, this is a classic Mac, so of course we have regular old school Game Boy graphics and sound. Let's see. Oh, that was bad. Guinea Bonnets right now, trying to think of this. Okay, it wasn't that. Let's try. PAI blank T. Oh, I gotta flip something. Let's see. Flip, paint. Yeah, and it works. So we go to File and Quit. And yes, I did take one of Tommy isms with the flipping paint. Alright, let's try it. Will, see what this game does. Wow, I remember this way back in the 4th grade. No more. Okay, so it seems to be pretty much, well, Fortune clone. Consonant. Why not see? Spin again. D. By vowel. And most sign A is pretty much your safest bet. Yep, I think I'm going to solve this. Las Vegas, Nevada. It looks like I was correct. So let me go ahead and close this. Quit. And yeah, these games are very, very old. Because the date of some of these games is actually back when I was actually in kindergarten. Okay, I think that's enough right now. Let me quit because I can't figure out how to play this. Let me close that one out. Stunt copter. Okay, I see you gotta run this helicopter and try to hit the target. And kill him! Kill him! Alright, just playing around. Okay, that was interesting and has very entertaining music. Let's see what else we got on here. Scare up of Raw. Okay, this is very too involved and laugh out loud. I think I remember this game from the old school Batman cartoons. Batman animated series when Robin actually got caught in this game by, I believe, the Riddler. Okay, quit. Okay, I think that's enough for now. So this time, seriously, then we're gonna go to special to exit out of here. And so I want to shut down the machine. And to the classic fashion, I'll say quit mini vMac. Alright, bye. That's the end of this video. See you guys later. Peace out.